How to become a millionaire in 2021. Hey everyone, Akshay Rajsheakaran here, coming from this beautiful place. This is in fact my same question which I had like 4 years back. Then I realized it's not just about like thinking or like reading book. I went out there into the market and started researching a lot of events. I went to lot of events, read lot of books, and bought lot of courses, and interviewed even like billionaires and millionaires. And one thing what I realized is, if you want to make $1 million, or like if you want to become millionaire, don't just aim for the money. In fact, I'll tell you with a very good example. If you try to aim this mountain on the top, like if you see at a time this hill, like you will get even frightened because you are at the level 1 stage, and if you see all top, it will be like very frightening. Like how is it like possible? See, I will tell you, even you can eat an elephant, not only elephant, you can eat a train if you break it into small chunks, like small consistency action. Like we all have learned, right? Like just like the sea over there. Like every drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Like a small bucket, like you must have seen, like small drops makes like a full of water, right? And that's why it is so important. Like if you want to grow, if you want to make $1 million or anything, solve a problem which can help like 10 million people or like 1 million people. The more the help you do, like the better you are going to get results. It's all about like solving a problem. You just have to identify what is that skill you have in you, right? Don't try to like model like somebody else, or like just seeing him. And like, see, one thing what I realized is, if you really want to grow, first focus on your skills, like your personality. What are you super good at? Then realize, see, all great millionaires have one thing in common. All these millionaires have one thing in common, is like work ethics. They are like super like great work ethics. They work like very hard. Of course, like right now many millionaires will show you all that Lamborghini cars, like the travel lifestyle, and they tell like we only work like 3 hours, 4 hours. Like it can be true, but when they got started, everyone worked very hard. If you want to go to that level, make sure that like you burn the boats, right? Like you have to burn the midnight oil. Like you have to work extremely hard. The number one is work ethics. The second most important thing is like consistency. That is what lot of entrepreneurs, coaches and consultants fail. Like consistency. They're consistent for a few days, afterwards they lose the momentum and they think like they have to give up, all those things. If you really want to grow, like you have to be like super consistent. Consistency is the key to success. Like don't try to become a perfection is a syndrome, like it doesn't exist, right? Become a shabby entrepreneur. Just start working consistency, like every day. If you are doing the work and like if you are putting the efforts, like you will be able to reach your goals. See, everybody dreams to have a great life, have great wealth, money, car, all the things, but very few people are ready to put in the work. You have to make sure that like you are ready to put in the hard work, efforts and the work. And always make sure that like you write down the goals, right? And that's how like you'll be able to scale. And that's the main thing. And the next important skill is yeah, there was a dog, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah. And I was telling about consistency, right? You always have to be consistent, and like you have to have like great work ethics. And the third most important thing is, you always have to invest in yourself. In fact, I have done like so many interviews. You guys can check on my YouTube channel and the places. I've interviewed like so many people, millionaires, billionaires. I was thinking, am I the only one like who thinks like you have to invest in yourself, right? What happens is, like altogether like a new gate opportunity comes when you invest. Like you put in more hard work, like you are going to put like more efforts. Just like if you get something for free, like you'll be like, why should I care that about, right? It's like a free. And always remember this one thing: millionaires don't touch free things, free information or like free things. Always make sure that you always pay something, take something. Only then you are going to implement it and you are going to get the results. And that's so important. Always make sure that if you invest in yourself, only then others are going to invest in you. And that's the pillar. And the next pillar is like stay in the place. Like you have to be at the right time at the right place. All great millionaires, all great billionaires stay in the best places. In fact, Warren Buffett house, Bill Gates house is almost situated in the same place, right? All great billionaires, like in fact, when I go to like streets of like great places, the people who make the most money, all these people stay at one place because your environment matters, like the positive energy. If you have to go from a scarcity mindset to abundance mindset. If you want to attract the wealth, you have to make sure that you are prepared enough. If you want to become a person who is worth $1 million, you have to make sure that from today, like you reprogram your brain. Don't it's all like a mindset game. Don't think that it's not possible, I can't do it, it's like very difficult. When you think like that, nothing is going to work. You have to accustom to it. Think you are already a millionaire. Wear the dress, wear the expensive clothes, go into the expensive cars, like expensive places, buy expensive things, whatever it is, like your goal, and think about it. Put in more efforts, hard work. Only when you goal it, like when you achieve it, like when you think about it and when you visualize it and thinking that you already have achieved it, then it is going to become much easier. And show it to people, tell it to people, announce, tell your spouse, like girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, like grandfather, grandmother, friends, or anyone. Tell them you are going to do this. My next goal is this. I'm going here. I'm going to do this. When you tell, like the universe is going to bless you with the positive energy. It's going to, hey man, you are, see, God is there for everyone, okay? He's equal. But opportunities are for everyone. But it is for those people who take the action, who just it takes the first step. When you take the first step, then you get the next step. And the the faster you take, the faster you are going to get the results. It's all about like taking massive action, like and one more most important thing is, that is what I learned. What's the difference between like a millionaire and a normal people is, normal people just visualize, think about the things, and they think like visualizing meditation only help you out to reach the goal. But actual millionaires have like the burning desire from inside. They want to get the results, they want to do it, and they are like so much like all in, they're all in, like as Tony Robbins said once, right? Like if you want to go to the shore or like something, burn the boats, right? Like you have to go all in, just like Donald Trump, he went all in, like so much negativity, criticism was there, but he always went all in, like he played to the highest risk. Like you have to take the highest risk. A normal person won't take that risk, and if you take that risk, I believe, I will trust you guys, like you will be millionaire very soon. Always risk your life. Only when you risk, like you will be able to get the reward. If you don't take any risk, you won't be rewarded. And go all in. And my final advice, and I conclude by saying, all millionaires are people who are just like us, but the only difference between them and the real millionaires is like they go all in. Like you have to go all in. Don't think of other alternatives, like if I fail here, what will I do, or like what will happen. Go all in, focus on one thing, master that craft, and like stick to that one thing and bring lot of transformation to people. And the bigger the problem you solve, the more money you are going to make. And it is as simple as that. You will be always paid for the proportionate of the problem you solve. If you want to make $1 million, behave as if you are already a millionaire and put in lot of efforts and hard work, and that's how like you will be able to make $1 million. Making $1 million is very simple. You have to be at the right time, right place, and with the right group of people. And do let me know what was your biggest takeaway, and tell me in the chat, and do subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. And thank you so much once again. Namaste. Have a great day. Bye bye.